it's the Pokemon team I would have as an ocean scientist, specifically an oceanographer. So we're doing a team of 6, 3 honorable mentions, and a legendary you would have if you could have one, only Gen 1 through 4, no Megas, no Shinies, good old classic Pokemon. The rationale behind these is more what Pokemon could you use all over the oceans that would be used like by a scientist out at sea on a boat to maybe like go and collect data or see what's far beyond the horizon. First up we have a Mantine. Mantine's going to go long distances as a manta ray, beautifully swimming in depths but also in the shallow regions, so this is absolutely making the cut, and look, it gets a little parasites as well. Next up we have a Tentacruel. I know we hate to see these come in. If you've used surf and you're stuck in the oceans, you basically get bombarded by these, but it's going to travel far distances across the ocean, so a Tentacruel is definitely going in this team. Next up is my personal favourite water Pokemon. I love a dark jewel type, Sharpedo. Sharpedo is absolutely going distances. The speed on this thing is incredible, and you could imagine putting things on it and sending it out to go and collect data for you. Next up we have a good old classic Gyarados. Who didn't want a Gyarados in the originals, or basically any generation is available after that? Gyarados is absolutely taking you places. It's battling through waves, it's battling through storms. That is going to collect your data. If you're an ocean scientist, you're going to want a Gyarados on your team. Coming in strong with number 5 is a Lapras. I've used a Lapras already on one of these teams, but absolutely, as an oceanographer, you've got to be able to have a Lapras at the water surface. As well as it being able to dive deep, that thing is going to travel thousands of miles from the polar regions to the tropics. And finishing off the team strong with the most robust character on the high seas, it's of course a Wailord. You could put all of your scientific equipment and your crew onto your Wailord and then go out to sea and collect data. Who needs ships when you have a Wailord? So Wailord is absolutely going to be the last thing that you would face in this team as an oceanographer. And now for the honourable mentions. Number 1 is a Seaking. Seaking didn't quite make the cut because it's a little smaller. I imagine it could travel some distances, but I don't think it's going to be able to go the distances of the others. Second honourable mention goes to the Skies. I've not really had anything flying yet, so a Pelipper would have almost made the cut here. Basically collecting all of your air-water interface data. A Pelipper, I imagine, will be able to travel also hundreds and hundreds of miles in a single flight, so a Pelipper almost made the cut here. Third honourable mention goes to a Lumineon. I don't know much about this one, but this kind of represents a lot of fish that you see a bit deeper down coastal regions. So say you're a coastal oceanographer, I think a Lumineon will be really helpful. I also think it's really quick, so you'll be able to send it to dart around and collect data, but it didn't quite make the cut of the others. And finally, to wrap up the legendary that you could have as an oceanographer would of course be Lugia. Lugia is the protector, the guardian of the seas. It's basically our own Poseidon. If you wanted to control the oceans to do what you want to do, you get this guy on your side. There we have it. There is the team you would have as an oceanographer in the world of Pokemon. Check out the others. I'm going to do some more of these. I think I've got 3 more left to do now of science topics that I kind of know about to create these Pokemon ones. But educate me if you think there's any I've missed out on. Thanks.